In life, guys, if you give it the talk, so when you walk into the gym, you tell someone, the instructors, that you want to lose weight, you want to change your life, you want to be fitter, you want to be stronger, everything we normally hear. If you give it all that, you've got to be prepared to back it up. You can't just keep talking about everything you want to do, yet you don't produce. And if you don't produce, you've got to be prepared to be called out on your shit. The easiest thing that everyone does is they walks in and tells everyone about everything they're about to go and do. That's the easiest part because it takes zero effort. All you got to do is talk. Because everyone's motivated when they start, yeah, granted. But then after days, weeks, months, motivation drops, like we know. And then you've got to rely on consistency and your ability to exercise irrelevant of your thoughts, feelings or moods. So if you're giving it the talk about what you want and you're telling people, and you tell people what you're going to do, and you don't back it up, don't go fucking running and getting upset when people call you out. It happens in my industry all the time. It happens with my training clients all the time. They tell me they're going to do X, Y, and Z. I call them out on it. I ask them at the end of the week, the end of the month, or if they tell me they're going to hit a certain target, I ask them, have you done the work? Yes or no? But Adam, this happened. I said, I don't want the story about it. I just want to know what you said you were going to do. Have you done it? Yes or no? I got called out today, this afternoon, when I love rowing. And I said, and someone had done a half decent rowing time. And I said that I'd beat it. And the guy who I said to said, well, do it then, prove it. And I was like, oh, fuck's sake. We all know the feeling when you get called out. It's a little bit nervous. It's a little bit, am I going to be able to do it? But if I give it the talk, I've got to back it up. So I went on the rower this afternoon and beat the score. I loved the pressure, and I was getting video recorded. So whether I beat it or not, that video was getting put on. It's kind of ironic that I said that. Whether I beat it or not, that video of me doing the row, because I said I was going to beat it, was getting posted no matter what. So if I beat it, great, I proved and I followed through what I said. And if I didn't beat it, I didn't go fucking running, scared, hide and avoid it like a lot of us do. I was going to post it, and at that time I obviously wouldn't have been good enough. So I'd have used that as motivation for the next time to go away, train, come back and be stronger. I'm not afraid to not do things. I'm not afraid of the fear of failure. A lot of the times it's your failures that make you stronger. It's like we do a results day every Friday. And at the start, when I posted it on, everyone was like, yeah, this is amazing, this is brilliant, a great idea, Adam. Remember all the talk. And then week 1, we had loads of people coming in for weighing and measurements. Week 2, again, loads of people. And then what happens is week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, and it starts going lower and lower and lower. Why aren't these same people coming in to get weighed and measured? Because they're going to get called out and found out on their bullshit. And what they'd rather do is they'd rather not do it, not face it, to save their feelings, because they don't want people to think that they're not doing what they said they were going to do. When in reality, not turning up and not getting weighed and measured when you did in week 1 and 2 tells its own story anyway. So the message is here. If you say you're going to do something, fucking grow a set and do it. If you succeed, great. If you don't succeed, just fucking use it as a lesson. But don't not try. Don't not try. Don't run away from it. Every week, Don't just come in and get weighed when you think you've had a good week. Come in and get weighed when you've had a bad week, so you can see how bad is your bad. What does that result on your body? And when you have a good week, okay, well, what did I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Okay, that resulted in a few pounds lost. Okay, great, I'll do it again. Or if I've had a bad week, what did I do? Oh, I put on a few pounds. Okay, so I know I don't need to do that again. But so many of us are prepared to tell the best. Some of us are the best storytellers I've ever heard in my life. They tell the greatest stories about how they're going to do stuff. And it's all intention. Intention means nothing without action. So like I said, let's grow a set. Let's take the good times with the bad times. It's like a relationship. Think about your relationship with your partner. Is everything always perfect? No, it's not. Do you have arguments? Do you have fights? Yeah, of course you do. But every time you have a fight, do you quit on it? No, because you'd be changing partners fucking every week. You've got to work through it and become stronger. And think of that as your weight loss and your fitness. Just because you have a knockback, it doesn't mean you have to stop. It means you've got to learn. The good thing about looking backwards is that you can look at the evidence of what's actually happened, and if the result doesn't match what you wanted, then you look back and think, well, okay, well, I need to change X, Y, and Z. I'll improve that area. I'll monitor my nutrition there. And that's the problem. That's the difference between looking forwards. And when you're looking forwards, you're just predicting. And as far as I'm concerned, no one can predict the future. Not you, not me, not anyone. We can predict good intentions, but when the going gets tough and you've got to show some sacrifice, motivation, all those big words, motivational words, you might get left short. So let's back up our words. And if you want something, go out and do it to the best of your ability.